continue from Part 2, Topics of the Surah, Imran, and their interconnection. Understanding the verses from 1 to 32. In these introductory verses, the fundamental truths about Allah, revelation, and life after death have been reiterated to serve as fitting preliminaries leading to the main topics discussed in the Surah. Understanding the verses from 33 to 65. This discourse is particularly addressed to the Christians and invites them to accept Islam. It clears Jesus and his mother not only from the stigma maliciously set upon them by the Jews, but also refutes the erroneous Christian creed of the divinity of Jesus, which had been formulated because of his miraculous birth. For this purpose, the instances of John the Baptist, too, a barren woman and an extremely aged man, and that of Adam without father and mother have been cited to show that there is nothing in the birth of Jesus without a father to entitle him to divinity. Understanding the verses from 66 to 101. In these verses, the people of the book, the Jews, have been invited to give up their sinister ways and accept the divine guidance. At the same time, the Muslims have been warned to be on their guard against their malicious intentions, erroneous ways, and absurd objections. Understanding the verses from 100 to 120. The Muslims have been instructed to learn lessons from the history of the people of the book and also to guard themselves against their machinations and to prepare and train themselves to establish virtue and eradicate evil. Understanding the verses from 121 to 175. In this portion, a review of the Battle of Uhud has been made to teach and reassure the Muslims that the machinations of their enemies could do them no harm if they would practice restraint and fortitude and have fear of Allah. It has been pointed out that the setback they had suffered was due to the lack of some moral qualities and the existence of some evils, since the main cause of the defeat was the greed of the archers guarding the pass. The taking of interest has been prohibited to eradicate this evil. Understanding the verses from 175 to 189. The main theme of the verses 109, 120 has been resumed to reassure and to encourage the Muslims against the dangerous plots of their enemies. Understanding the concluding verses from 190 to 200. This is the conclusion of the Surah and is not directly connected with the verses immediately preceding it, but with the theme of the Surah as a whole. This completes the Surah Imran. Thanks for the time. Keep watching Jamil TV. Please subscribe, like, and share. Therein they will live forever. This is their hospitality from Allah, and that which is with Allah is the best for the righteous people. And there are some even among the people of the book who believe in Allah and in the book which has been sent down to you, and in the scripture which was sent down to you, and in the scripture which was sent down to themselves. Before this they humbled themselves before Allah and do not barter away Allah's revelation for paltry worldly gains. They will have their reward from their Lord, for Allah is very swift in settling accounts.